Hello everyone and welcome back to edquest and the world of generative AI. Today we are diving into one of the most exciting advancements in generative AI, that is agentic RAG. You have probably heard of RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation, which helps LLMs access external knowledge. But what if we could make our LLMs even smarter, more capable, and truly autonomous? That is where agentic RAG comes in. In this module, we will be explaining about agents, about agentic RAGs, what is the difference between traditional RAG and agentic RAG. We will be introducing agents with the help of LangGraph. And in the end, there would be a hands-on project and an assignment as well. So let's go. So what is an agent? When we say agent in this context, we are not talking about a secret spy or a real estate agent. We are talking about a specific kind of AI construct with distinct capabilities. What does agent do? What are its responsibilities? Let's discuss. Firstly, agent has a goal. The driving force. Fundamentally, an agent has a goal. This is its primary driving force. Just like a human has a goal to say, write a report or plan a trip, an AI agent is programmed with specific objective. This goal isn't just one-time instruction, it's a persistent objective that guides all its actions and decisions. For example, an agent's goal might be find the most relevant scientific papers on renewable energy or generate a marketing email for a new product launch. Everything that agent does, every step it takes is aimed at achieving this defined goal. Secondly, it makes decisions. An agent makes decisions. This is crucial. It is not just blindly following a script. An agent operates in a continuous loop. It observes its environment, then it thinks, and finally it acts. Let's say an agent goal is to book a restaurant reservation. It might observe that its first attempt failed because the restaurant was full. It then decides to try another time slot or even a different restaurant. This iterative decision-making process allows agent to adapt to new information, overcome obstacles, and dynamically adjust their approach to reach their goal, much like a human would. Lastly, agent can use tools and other agents as well. This is what truly extends its capabilities beyond what a standalone LLM can do. Tools are external functionalities that the agent can call upon. This is what truly extends its capabilities beyond what a standalone LLM can do. Tools are external functionalities that the agents can call upon. Think of them as hands and feet. Examples of tool include, it could be a search engine to find information on the internet. It could be a calculator to perform mathematical computations. It could be a code interpreter to write and execute code. So why do we need agents? We've established that agentic RAG is powerful, but you might be asking, why do we really need agents? Can't a single well-crafted prompt do the trick? And that's a great question. The answer lies in the inherent complexity of the real-world problems. Firstly, complex tasks need structure. Think about it. Imagine trying to build a house with just one instruction. Build a house. It is impossible, right? You need a blueprint, a sequence of steps, different teams for different jobs. Similarly, many real-world problems are not simple, one-shot questions. They involve multiple steps, dependencies, and often require dynamic decision-making. For example, if you ask an LLM, develop a strategy to reduce carbon emissions in the transportation sector by 20% in next 5 years. That is not a single prompt task. It requires research, analysis, scenario planning, and policy recommendations. A single LLM prompt just is not enough to handle that kind of multi-faced problem effectively. Secondly, one LLM prompt isn't enough. We have talked about this just now, but to dive deeper into it, let us use a more concrete example. Suppose you want to find the best flight from New York to Tokyo next month. Considering not just cheapest price, but also shortest time travel, the airline's reliability, and whether they offer specific amenities like Wi-Fi. If you just give one prompt to LLM, it might give you a generic answer or struggle to integrate all those criteria. It is like asking someone to bake a complex cake with just one instruction: bake a cake. They need to know the ingredients, the steps, the oven temperature, and so on. A single LLM prompt often lacks the ability to break down such a problem, execute subtasks, and synthesize information from various sources in a structured way. Lastly, agents help organize the work. So this is what we can really understand. Instead of one giant, one prompt, agents allows us to break down the problem into smaller parts, which are also manageable. For our flight example, one agent could search for the flights, another could check airline reviews, and third could filter by amenities, and a final agent could synthesize all this information to give you the best recommendation based on all your criteria. Agents act like project managers, managing the entire process. They ensure that each subtask is handled efficiently, that information flows correctly between different stages, and that the overall goal is achieved systematically. This structured approach is what truly unlocks the potential of LLMs for tackling real world complexity. Thank you. See you in the next video.